Recently, this YouTuber Fortesa Latifi posted a video titled, Rockelle Breaks Silence on Netflix's Bad Influence. In the video, she revealed that she actually went to Piper's house and spoke with her directly about the documentary. Here's the full recap of what she shared. Rockelle has finally responded to the serious allegations made against her mother in the Netflix documentary Bad Influence, The Dark Side of Kid Influencing. According to Fortesa, the 17-year-old social media star had one main message: she is safe and doesn't need to be rescued. Piper said the only thing that truly traumatized her was seeing her former best friends come together to make a documentary about her life. For those who aren't caught up, Bad Influence dropped on April 9th and dives into the rise and fall of the Squad, a group of young content creators who once ruled YouTube and social media. At its peak, the group was reportedly making hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. But things fell apart in 2022 when 11 former Squad members filed a lawsuit against Piper's mom, Tiffany Smith, her partner Hunter Hill, and their company, Rockelle Inc. The lawsuit accused them of emotional, verbal, physical, and abuse. One disturbing claim was that Tiffany created an alter ego named Lenny the Dead Cat, using that persona to make sexually inappropriate remarks. Another shocking allegation was that she sold Piper's underwear to fans. The lawsuit also claimed the kids were never paid for the thousands of hours of content they created. Eventually, the case was settled in 2024 for $1.85 million. Piper told Fortesa that she felt like God answered her prayers with that settlement, until she realized it may have just been a distraction while her former Squad members prepared the Netflix documentary. She believes they planned this whole thing for years. When asked how she feels about the former Squad members now, Piper said it's clear to her that they want sympathy and attention. They got their turn. It's my turn now, she said. Fortesa described Piper's home as a pretty normal Los Angeles house, gated with a branded vending machine outside. Tiffany greeted her and even offered her water before quietly doing a puzzle while Piper gave the interview. Inside her room, Piper opened up for over 2 hours. She spoke about how the Squad dynamic revolved around her, with other moms allegedly pushing their kids to be close to her just to get her into their videos. Piper said that experience warped her trust. Now, when someone is nice to her, she wonders if it's just for clout. Despite everything, Piper insists her childhood wasn't anything like how it was portrayed in the documentary. She said she had a great upbringing and even believes she made other people's childhoods better. Seeing it all get torn apart by lawsuits and the doc has been devastating for her. Interestingly, Piper hasn't watched the documentary herself. She's seen clips while scrolling through TikTok. Sometimes she watches them, sometimes she just skips past. When asked if she thinks her ex-friends were lying, she said they're not making it up, but they are stretching the truth. I was there every day, she said. I think they believe what they're saying, but I saw everything. The former Squad members claimed they participated in the documentary to protect Piper from her mom, but Piper doesn't buy it. She told Fortesa, "If you really wanted to save me, you know where I live. Come get me. Stop talking." She said hurting her mother is the same as hurting her. There were also rumors that Tiffany and Hunter tried to sabotage the ex-Squad members' channels after they left. Piper said that's not true. She claimed it's just the natural drop in attention that happens once someone leaves the Squad. People think I have way more money and power than I do, she added. Fortesa reminded viewers that it's easy to forget Piper is still only 17 years old. She also asked Piper about her Brand Army account, a subscription platform similar to Only without nudity. Piper said she enjoys it and doesn't see anything wrong with it. It's the same photos I post on Instagram, I just get paid a little bit, she explained. When asked if she's concerned about who might be subscribing, Piper said she doesn't stress over it. She knows the internet comes with risks, but she focuses on the good. If they're supporting me, let them support me, she said. As for her future, Piper doesn't plan to step away from social media. Despite constant comments about her safety in the documentary, she keeps posting like usual. I can't let it show that it's affecting me, she said. Social media is about entertaining people, and I want to keep doing that. Looking ahead, Piper hopes this chapter will one day be just a strange footnote in a long, successful career. "I've gotten this far," she said. "I'll be fine. I'm getting the hard stuff out of the way now, so by the time I'm 30, I'll be zen." Fortesa closed by saying the interview left her stunned. Being invited into Piper's home and hearing her side in person gave her a new perspective. There's clearly a lot more to this story, and as it unfolds, people are watching closely. Honestly, after hearing Fortesa Latifi's video and Piper Rockelle's response, I'm kinda torn. On one hand, it's wild that Piper actually invited a journalist into her home to speak directly. That takes guts, especially with all the stuff people have been saying online. But at the same time, it's hard to ignore how serious the allegations in Bad Influence were. I get that Piper says she's fine and doesn't need rescuing, but the fact that 11 people all came together to make a documentary and file a lawsuit says something had to be going on. Still, Piper's point about people using her for clout is valid too. We've seen that happen with influencers before, especially ones who blow up young. The most heartbreaking part is that Piper feels like her childhood was good and now it's being ripped apart publicly. If she really was manipulated or taken advantage of by people who used to be close to her, that's messed up. But if there's even a little truth in the documentary, it means a lot of people might have been hurt along the way. Also, the whole brand army conversation felt weird. Like, I get she's trying to make money, but at 17, having to think about who's subscribing to your content and whether it's creepy or not, that's heavy. It just shows how young creators are thrown into this adult world way too early. In the end, I think Piper's trying to protect her mom, her brand, and maybe even herself. But with so many layers to this story, I don't think we've heard the full truth yet, and maybe we never will. All I can say is I hope everyone involved finds healing, especially Piper. She's still a kid dealing with adult-level drama, and that's not something anyone should have to handle alone.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not doing well at the moment, but it's okay.
Plastic side eye.
It will pass like it always does, but it's just sad. Life is sad. It's sad for everybody. I'm just sad for everybody. This world is sad. It's a sad place. But I hope that I don't lose the opportunity to make it a better place, or just don't lose my opportunity before I even have my opportunity to do anything with it. It's just so sad. Life is. But
It's March, and I had an Airbnb. I don't live in California. I live in Las Vegas, so I paid for an Airbnb for a week. And my Airbnb was like the hangout spot. That's where everybody came to hang out. So one night, a lot of people came over, including this one girl's friends. So we were hanging out for a little bit, probably about an hour, making TikToks, recording, doing a bunch of stuff. And it came to my concern that Jiggy took a video, a Snapchat video, and sent it to this girl because he told her to come. Probably like 10, 15 minutes later, I went to take a shower. And when I came out of the shower, she was outside of my door, my room door. So I came out the shower. I was like, who is that? Who is that? Who
the fuck is that guy?
Wouldn't tell me. Yo, bro, who is that? They're like, oh, it's her. And I'm like, what is she doing at my house? Like, get her out of my house.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Get her out. Get her out. 5 minutes later, she's outside my house. The last thing she says was, I don't even have a problem with Piper. So I honestly think she did come to my house with malicious intent, but because she's been talking smack about her on a podcast day in and day out all the time. So Piper's like, yo, you're saying you want to talk to me and you're saying all this, but you're also talking crap about me online. And it's just crazy. So she decided to rebuttal and talk back. And that turned into this girl victimizing herself and making it as if we're talking behind her back and she's doing nothing. No, that's not what's happening. And then, of course, as usual, this girl decided to go to the internet about it and post corny little things like, that is not your house, that's an Airbnb. Nah, really?
Really, nigga?
Nah, really? I didn't just post a whole receipt of the Airbnb. Also, I texted this girl off camera and I told her, you can talk to her if you actually want to. And she said this to me. Now, like I said before, I can't tell you what you've been through. Doesn't mean I believe it, but it just means I can't tell you what you've been through, because that would be weird for me to say because I've never been through it. But what I am going to say is I hate liars, especially when you're lying about something so little and you're trying to victimize yourself in that situation. Because if you can victimize yourself in this little situation, guess what you can do in a big situation? That's all I'm going to say. Now, I do have friends that were at the party that are Sophie's friends that told me they'll come forward and tell the truth if Sophie continues to lie and say that she didn't know I was at the party. So this is their call with Sophie at this time. And this is the text message from Sophie saying that she's here. So therefore, there's enough time for me to be in that video and get out the shower. Also, it was a pretty quick shower because my friends were over and I wanted to get out and get over with. I just wanted to wake myself up a little bit. So I would love to see you guys continue to say I'm lying or I'm victimizing myself or whatever.
I am a victim.
And a lot of you guys are saying that it has no concern with me, but it does. It's my girlfriend, and you're making her cry and you're making her hate herself every day for something that she didn't even do. And you're continuing to bash her name on the internet, but act like, oh, if you need help, make sure to hit me up. Yeah, I'm only worried about my girlfriend, and if y'all actually think I have to be manipulated by someone to be worried about her, then maybe go to a guidance counselor or something, because that is not how relationships work. I love you guys, and thanks.